Sagittarius, it's your girl Merch, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come and see this. I popped in to see what rituals you need to be doing for this blue moon. Sagittarius, off rip. I feel like you're running out of time for something. You got to get a lot done in a little bit of time. I feel like you're organizing something. You're cleaning house. You're cleaning up. You're putting things in order. Putting things into perspective for some of you. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Heavy on this energy though. You know, some of you have little kids around you. You have little kids around you. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius right now that you're not feeling, or a Libra that you are not feeling in a real way. You're not on the same page with. I feel like this is a recurring thing. You know, you find it hard to love this person, or to come from a place of love when dealing with this person, because this person really, I almost in prayer said, asked, who are you mirroring? It's like that, you know. Let's get into prayer because I don't have a lot of time. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit guide, spirit animal, source God, universe, please allow me to tap in with my Sagittarius and see what rituals they need to be doing for the blue moon. Please protect the space from any negative energies, only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius is in reverse. It's the first card that popped out. You know, you could be dealing with an Aquarius you don't want to deal with anymore. You're not coming from a place of love with. You can't. Also feel like you're hearing things, you're seeing things, things are moving. You always see things, you always hear things. Any little move, any little sound, you're on it, you pay attention to it, you know. Any little funny movement, I should say, any little funny movement, you're on it, you peep. Nothing will come with the situation. I feel like there's a couple things. For some of you, for some of you, if you're dealing with Aquarius, you might need to end the situation, or end how you're moving with an Aquarius. You're not coming from a place of love. Nothing will come with the situation unless you fix this. For some of you, this is just in general, where you are at odds with somebody. Could be a Libra, heavy on a Libra energy, being up in your reading too. You know, and the next reading, that the card that popped out that for me to do the next reading is Libra. So you could definitely be dealing with Libra. Somebody has Libra in their chart, but heavy on the energy of someone really not bringing love into the situation, or not realizing or honoring just how much you actually love somebody. I feel like you're not honoring just how much you love somebody. 222, maybe because you have to balance this out. Maybe you've done that, you feel like you've done that for far too long. You've done that in the past for far too long, and it hasn't served you. But however you're doing now, you're coming from a place that's really heavy, that you have to release that. You can't come from that heaviness. If you're gonna love somebody from a distance because it's not healthy to love them up close, you know, to be in their lives, that's fine. But you know, I feel like you have a lot of love for somebody that's intertwined with some resentment, and you need to heal that in a real way, because no healing will come with the situation the way that it is, the way that you have it this way. You know, your hard work is paying off, is in reverse, but then energy is gaining momentum, is upright. So I feel like, you know, you're busting your ass for something, and you might not see how the result that you're really getting right now, man. But the seeds that you're planting, and the way that you're growing, the way that you need to be patient. For some of you, there's a masculine energy who has reevaluated where he's put his energy, his time, his money, where he works. For some of you, his career path. For some of you, you know, I'm hearing, and because he's done that, he's going to reap real rewards. For some of you, this is what you're doing now. You're reevaluating where you're putting energy. For some of you, you know, you want to break free of contracts. You don't want to be involved with somebody anymore. You're realizing this, that you don't like it. You know, could be a Queen of Wands here. You know, or this is you, Sagittarius, a feminine energy, realizing where you don't want to move forward with a masculine energy anymore. For some of you, you're about to move with a masculine energy, and you need not do that, you know. You need not do that. I was also getting that message earlier. Have you on doing things which you need to do for the collective, or you know, you might do something because someone is pregnant by you, or someone is your mother, or you are someone's mother, or everything that you do is for your children, you know. So you do things, you jump into things you don't want to jump into, you move forward where you don't want to move forward. Meanwhile, I feel like if you really put the energy that you want into what it is that you do want, you could be really successful. But you don't honor this way. You know, you don't feel like the things that you work on are really gaining momentum, or really paying off, or going to pay off for you the way that they are, you know. But they are also a feminine energy, heavy on a feminine Sagittarian energy, needing to go against the Capricorn, or needing to go against the devil-ass energies within her, or within the masculine energy. But yeah, you know, no, she's a fucking hothead. You're a hothead, and you're hurt. Somebody hurt you, and you're a hothead, and so you need to do this. You need to heal this in a real way. 444. You need to protect your thoughts. You know, that's the first thing I'm hearing. You need to do some type type of some type of protection ritual. You need to do a protection ritual. You need to do a psychic protection ritual. I'm hearing firewall of protection. Ooh, you're a fire being. You need to do a firewall of protection. Somebody is sending you psychic attacks in a real way. People are watching you. You can feel this. You can feel this. So some of you need to do a psychic wall of protection spell. Okay, I definitely wasn't gonna say that. Heavy on the money rituals. Make sure you're doing your prosperity rituals. We're having a full moon in Taurus. Do your prosperity rituals, please. I'm telling everyone that. You know, you have 3 days. It's 3 days to work with the moon. You know, the day before, the day of, and the day after. Really use the moon in a real way. Some of you like, no, I didn't know that, you know. Some of you too, you know, you're ready to lose it emotionally. You know, you start giving into where, you know, you're in a lot of pain. You give into your obsessions, or where somebody is giving into the obsession. Somebody's really addicted. Somebody has an addiction that's caused you so much pain, and you can't fucking take it anymore. I'm hearing it just like that. You can't fucking take it anymore. Somebody's addiction has caused you so much pain, or somebody is just too tapped into their work. Someone is too tapped into their work. Someone gets lost in their work. Someone is very spiritual. Someone is very spiritual, very intuitive. You cannot stand the messages that they get, the things that they say to you. You know, when you want to be in your devil energy, or when they can see that you're in your devil energy, a feminine energy loses her shit. When she sees that you're in your devil ass energy, she don't want to deal with you, and she calls you out on her shit, or this is you with somebody else. Either way, people don't like this, you know. You know, you need to heavy on the needing to work on your chakras, but with everybody else, I feel like a lot of other people need to work on their sacral chakra. You do too, but heavy on you need to work on your root chakra. And heavy on the root chakra. 4th house, roots is out here in reverse. I don't feel like you feel secure or stable wherever it is that you're doing, wherever you are. You don't feel safe in your environment. You don't feel protected, or like you are able to protect the way that you want to. I don't feel like you really want to be where you are for a very long time, or you're not sure if you're going to be where you are for a very long time. Some of you are even paying your fucking rent off in advance. You know, you have been. This is a collective energy where you're trying to make sure that you're good, you're secure, your home is secure. So yeah, some of you are trying to move with a masculine energy for the sake of making something work, and you know it's not working. You know that it's not going to work the way that you want it to work. Heavy with the Libra, I balance, and Mercury mind out here. You need to balance the way you communicate with the Libra, or the way you communicate in your marriage. I'm hearing could be the way you communicate with a Libra you're married to. For some of you, someone has you really caught up in your head, trapped up in your head. So there's a feminine energy who gets really trapped up in her head about where she can move forward. Also, I feel like there's somebody who's a feminine energy who has Libra in her chart that she's not fucking with you. You know, she's not fucking with you the same way you're not fucking with her. If you're not fucking with her, I feel like she's not fucking with you. That's what I said. You know, so you might think this is a one-way street, but it's not. You know, best possible decision. Again, but a lot of you could be really fucking stubborn and really hard-headed, and you might need to really do some you know, manifest some forgiveness, you know, work with your stones to really heal your heart chakra where you need to. Heavy on the aligning your chakras, heavy on the needing to work with your stones, you know, heavy on the needing to charge your stones under the full moon. Yo, in a real way, you need to come from love, man, where you be wanting to tap in and wild out on people. You need to come from love, and there's no such thing as coming from too much love. Knowing when you have to honor yourself and step back, absolutely, but no, always move in love. Love always wins. As far as love goes, you know, so and you have a lot on your mind, a lot to say about love. You don't trust somebody during love. You know, for some of you, there's a masculine energy you need not trust. You could be a Sagittarian masculine, or you could just be dealing with Sagittarius dealing with an Aquarius. You let his ass go. If you are a Sagittarius feminine dealing with a masculine Aquarius, you do not trust this masculine. You do not trust this masculine because of what he's done in the past. You have real like past life karma with this masculine. He's still doing it. He's still cheating on you. For a lot of you, or doing things that really are really fucking low vibrational, no matter what you do, and it's getting worse. Nothing will come of this situation, nothing healing, nothing good. You know, for some of you too, he will never marry you. For some of you, you've been with him for at least a decade. He will never marry you, you know. He doesn't want to be with you. He doesn't want to be faithful to you. He doesn't want to communicate with you this way. Also, his ass be cheating, and you know he be cheating, and you look the other way. You pretend like you don't know this. I don't like that shit. Also, heart-to-heart conversations. When you really try to talk to him about things, he refuses to look into this. You really need to do a self-love spell, man. You need to really take a spiritual bath. Get this energy up off of you. Do things to really love on yourself, honor yourself. You need to really speak positive affirmations in yourself, because it's heavy on and not feeling good enough to walk away from somebody like this. You need to walk away from somebody like this, you know? Make the effort in reverse. This masculine does not make the effort. He's really playful where he shouldn't be, playful with other feminine energies, playful with your heart, playful with you, playful with your relationship, not taking it seriously. Meanwhile, you want engagement, you want a level of commitment, and at the same time, you don't want to be in separation from this person, willing to move forward because you're in love. Heavy on the feminine energy, being with a masculine she has no business being with, because he's bad for her and she fucking knows it. And he's been with her for a very long time. It's not going anywhere. You need to know that you can, you know. Release. Another releasing ritual. Have you on a releasing ritual? You know, where you write some things that you want to release and what you want to attract in this place, and you burn that shit. Send that shit to the ether. Send that shit to spirit in a real way. But release some self-limiting beliefs. Release some things that you allow to, you know, yourself to put up with. Release some things that should have been deal breakers the very first time, and you didn't allow them to be deal breakers the first time, where people take advantage of you. There could be a feminine Aquarius too. Have you on a feminine Sagittarius dealing with a masculine Aquarius and a feminine Aquarius? I feel like both of them is no good for you. Cancer, I feel they could be family for you, but they're in reverse, you know? They don't give a fuck how you feel. They don't care about your feelings. But some of you need not care about their feelings, you know? It makes you really weak because you care about their feelings. You need to honor yourself and move forward where you haven't moved forward. Pour into yourself. Focus on your healing in a real way. Take charge. End karmic cycles that you haven't ended. Yeah. Have you on a feminine energy dealing with a masculine, you know? Who you know, will spit a good game but don't mean none of that shit, you know, and then go isolating, you know, or send a feminine energy into isolation. Could be dealing with a water sign, could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, masculine, but not necessarily. Somebody who just, you know, he plays on the fact that you have emotions for him. You know, he just wants to have sex. He just wants to, you know, get in for, you know, he's here for a short time, not a good time. I mean, he's here for a good time, not a long time, you know, and then after this feminine energy gives him what she wants, she isolates herself. She's in a lot of pain for a lot of years because he refuses to commit to her. He doesn't see her as wife material. Meanwhile, she's everything that you know, but it takes her out of her power this way. Takes her strength this way, you know, and she sends her into a real dark night of the soul. She needs to heal. She needs to release this. She needs to use better judgment. She needs to take a spiritual fucking bath, yo, and release this energy that's been on her that does not serve her. She could be with this masculine for up to 10 years, yo. Meanwhile, she has nothing to show for it. He hasn't offered her anything. Been with him for 10 years, and yet she's still a page. She's still a page of Pentacles. You know, she's still not a Queen of Pentacles. She's still not a wife. She's still not a mother. She's still not where she wants to be, or she's still not a wife. She's still not where she wants to be in that relationship. Or she's still not acknowledged. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody that you don't think is healing. You don't think is a good mother. You think that only cares about themselves and what they want. They isolate themselves. I'm hearing from their children. You know, they isolate themselves from their family. Or you need to isolate yourself from an air sign that you feel is not healing. Or there's a Libra feminine that you feel is not a good mother. You feel she's not healing the way that she needs to. She's not a good mother. She does not help you out the way that she needs to. You feel like you do too much when it comes to the kids, and she doesn't show up the way that you need to. Meanwhile, if I'm being honest, I feel like this Libra has a lot more on her plate than you give her credit for, or has a lot going on that you don't give her credit for. If you're dealing with a Libra, I feel like if you're dealing with an Aquarius feminine, and you're having these issues where you feel this feminine is not healing the way that she needs to, you're right. If you feel like she's not the best mother, she may not have been showing up like that. Same thing with this Libra, but I feel like this is two different energies, you know? I feel like this Libra is really showing up for herself, and I feel like she does more than you give her credit for. I feel like she has a lot on her plate. I feel like she's really creative. She's really a boss. She really tries to make things happen to the best of her abilities, and I feel like she's also struggling with some things, and I feel like you can see yourself, or you're reflected, you can see a reflection of yourself in this Libra in one way or another, so you need to really honor that. We need to honor that. So yeah, have you on the need to bring love in a situation, using this full moon to bring you connected to somebody that you really love, that you don't want to lose, you know? You just got to get rid of some shit from the past. You got to get rid of some old ways of being. Also with the Cancer, I feel North Node, life purpose is here in reverse, and Sagittarius, I see is in reverse, and Void of Course, missing moon is in reverse, and then healing is here, because it doesn't have to be this way. Void of Course is out here twice, you know? It doesn't have to be this way. You're not seeing the bigger picture about a connection where you know, you're reverting to South Node shit, past life shit, you know, instead of healing, ending this karmic connection so you can heal this. You're blocking your new beginning out here in reverse. Full moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer could be with a family member, somebody that you love. Cancer is out here again in reverse, you know. Something about talking about your feelings. Also, you don't know how to talk about your feelings. Tap into your feelings. Also, my kids are going really crazy. Your kids could go really crazy. my husband is out there, but the kids are just going insane. I'm just hearing that, and I'm something about this where your kids go really crazy, or you have children, or somebody's really overwhelmed. It could be this feminine energy, has a lot of children, have a lot to do, and you're judging in a way that you maybe need not be judging, or you need to just come from a different perspective, or somebody judged you this way, you know. I feel like there's some way for y'all to find common ground, and you might want to use the energies of the full moon that are really magical, really beautiful to help you do that. Somebody could be guiding you through this somehow. There's still a lot of love here, even though there needs to be healing. There needs to be healing in this connection and individually between the two of you and together, together and individually. Anyway, that's your reading. 1 second, Baba. That's your... I didn't charge it yet, Baba. Give me 1 minute. My son, my little son, my 5-year-old, my little Scorpio. You could have a young Scorpio. You could have a young son. He'll be 6 next month. You could have a young son for some of you, or a young child. I'm hearing, it could be a little girl. He has really long, beautiful hair. It could be a little girl. A lot of people think he's a girl, even though he's not. Anyway, that's your reading. Please like this video. And give it subscribe to my channel if you haven't. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find all of that information in the description box below. If you'd like to follow me on IG, you can follow me at the Big Body High Priestess. Excuse me, where you'll find daily check-in videos over there. Heavy on you dealing with somebody that you feel is full of it. You feel this person is full of it. You don't care how much you love this person. You feel like this person is full of it. You don't want to give this person a chance. You don't trust this person. You need to understand that people are a reflection of you too. So a lot of things that you think sometimes that you're projecting, you're giving this off. You're creating this. Do you want people to not to trust you? Do you want people to think that you can't change, you can't do better? You can. We all can. Give it a chance. Anyway, that just came out of nowhere. Anyway, you can also follow us at the Big Body High Priestess on IG. You can find daily check-in videos over there, and also at priestess.mage.wayfinder is our family business page where we have a lot of spiritual products. My husband he's cooking downstairs. It must be like smoke must be everywhere because the smoke alarm is going off. He's also a Sagittarius rising. You ready to burn the whole house down, Sagittarius? This whole shit is about to go up in flames. You're not feeling it? That's hilarious. Also, this is our, we have new body scrubs available. This is our Mother of Dragon's Blood Power Booster Body Scrub. This right here, man, Dragon's Blood augments power, so it just strengthens whatever you do. You put this on, it strengthens your overall power. Anything you want to put your intention to it, anything you put your hands on, man, in a real way. And this one is our Lemonade Stand Energy Booster Body Scrub. This one right here smells like strawberry lemonade. The other one smells like spicy orange ginger. They're amazing. They'll have your skin feeling amazing afterwards. Go check us out if you're interested. I love you so much. It's your girl, Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.